Josh Rogers now with the next question for Mr. Ginta.
Mr. Ginta, in a debate this summer, you were asked about Mr. Innis's opposition to the Patriot Act and said, quote, "You either stand with the terrorists or you stand with freedom and protecting Americans." What did you mean by that?
Well, we clearly need a balance between safety and security in this country. Part of the obligation and responsibility under our Constitution is to protect America, to protect our homeland. What we need to ensure is that this president does not overstep the authority that has been approved in legislation. Nothing I ever voted for when I served in Congress gave this president or the NSA the authority to spy on Americans. Clearly, what we need to do in the future is to have more specific legislation so the president can't take his own opinions as to what that legislation means, number one. Number two, you need more congressional oversight. And third, you're going to need a civil liberties board with subpoena power to ensure that Americans are protected. The reality is we live in an era where terrorists like ISIS are beheading Americans. We've got to go eradicate that threat. We've got to make sure that that threat does not present here on our homeland.
So, Mr. Innis, what sort of surveillance do you think should be allowed to protect America's national security?
Well, I think the surveillance of Americans should be just like, the protections that we have and the privacy we have in other parts of our lives. If the NSA showed up at your front door and said, "You've got a filing cabinet over there in the corner in your office and I want to look through it," we would tell them no, and we'd tell them to go back and get a search warrant. Right now, we have warrantless searches violating the Fourth Amendment that are taking place on our cell phones and electronic devices. I think that's wrong. And Mr. Ginta noted that we have terrorists beheading people in Iraq and Syria. We know who the terrorists are. That's who we should be spying on. Let's go after them. There's no reason to come after me. I am not a terrorist, even though I've been called one. We've got to get after the real terrorists and use the NSA to do that. The Patriot Act, as originally imposed, kind of gives that freedom to the NSA right now. We've got to get back and change that.
Mr. Ginta, he just referred to comments that you made. You want to respond to that where you insinuated that he stood with the terrorists?
Well, it's not true. It's not true. Look, the reality is we have a fundamental obligation to protect Americans. Today, we had another American beheaded. We are all frustrated and emotional as Americans about this. We've got to be strong. We've got to be clear and succinct about what our plan and what our objective is. We've got to eradicate ISIS. We all believe that. Most Americans believe that. And that's where my focus will continue to be.
Mr. Kelly, what sort of surveillance do you believe should be allowed in the interest of national security?
I don't think there should be any great limit on it, but it has to have a focus. It has to be just like if you want to go search somebody's house, you have to get a warrant. And my feeling is if you want to start doing overall surveillance on somebody, you should have to have a permission to go do that and that you have probable cause. To me, it's always about probable cause. You just can't be looking after everybody in the country. That's enslaving everybody, and I'm totally against that. I think obviously you have to have intelligence, otherwise you're never going to be able to get these people, but you don't have to have intelligence on everybody in the country.